Okay, oh my god. Let's continue this again. I have to probably like power through the next I don't know, this video because I mean, the last video I didn't even want it to be a half hour long, but it ended up being a half hour long anyway, so fuck me. I'm gonna like just go through these. I'll spend like, maybe a minute or two on a good question, but for the most part I'm just gonna power through it. I was around here. Oh, okay. Start production Z. Do you intend to get a job soon? If yes, how soon? Probably not for the next few years, because I'm going to be going to some school thing soon. DixMix32, would you give T2 a blowjob? Probably not. This guy also says, would you give T2 a blowjob? I would not. Why? Okay, by Zeppelin. Oh, fuck me. Zeppelinizer? I don't fucking know. Why do people ask about work school all the fucking time? Doesn't matter. You squares, go out and live like a human dying. Good statement, I guess. By Earthern Industry. Might not want to read this out loud. Did you know TT posted your face on Facebook? People have been telling me that, and I looked at it, and it was just another one of my fucking Skype pictures. Like, this is my Skype picture right now. And that's Hazard's Skype picture right now. We just post faces all the time, you know? So, if you're gullible enough to believe a face that I have on Skype is my real face, then I guess go ahead and believe it. By Zeuser. Is there any kind of exceptionary ability that you would like, such as ambidexterity, or sense of eyesight, ears, senses in general, etc.? If so, what scenario or purpose would you like them? Exceptionary ability, or just heightened senses. Because what you just listed is heightened senses, but exceptionary ability is like, the ability to fucking paint fire with my piss, stuff like that. I guess of the examples that you listed, I'd rather have better eyesight. I don't know. Senses in general, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Yeah, this question's a little vague for me, sorry. How much wood could have, shut the fuck up, Shazzy 544 Fum by Matt Jib2Able. Who is your favorite friend out of your group? Okay, let's just go on my type context here. Hazard, Gecko, Major Tom. What the fuck? Petrov, Taco, Zar. What the fuck is Major Tom? Oh, that's Sam. Okay. Propane, and other people. Probably out of these people, I would say Hazard is, because he's my top contact. Just because he's like always around when I'm around, so we just end up spending more time together than anybody else. So, we're getting gay for each other a little bit. Okay, by White Stable 11. If you were going to get raped in the mouth, or would you get raped? That's clever. I like that. It's the last question in the ass, Okay. Wow, noob. What are your thoughts on the Illuminati theory? I honestly don't give a shit. When I was younger, I used to think the Illuminati was real, and then I looked up like people who actually knew what the fuck they were talking about, and I was like, oh, never mind, that's dumb. My Sakura Alais, how many pillows do you sleep with, and if more than one, do you have a favorite? Yes, I sleep with 3 pillows, and the top one, the fluffiest fluffy one, is my favorite. Furthermore, are there any pillows jealous of one another? Of the 3 pillows I have, one has a cow pillowcase, like a cow print on it. The other 2 are just like plain baby blue kind of thing. I think they're jealous of the cow pillowcase, but I don't think they're jealous of the actual pillow itself. Matt J2Able, have you played the original Dota, and do you plan on playing Dota 2? I have not played the original Dota. I was interested in it, so I watched a few like fucking tournament replays or whatever the hell, and it looked interesting. I am going to be playing Dota 2 if it's free. If it's not free, then I'll probably end up waiting a few weeks and I'll play it, but yeah, I'll end up playing it regardless. Sid3N for the win. Do you wash your hands after masturbating? Only my right hand, because that's, I don't know, I usually jizz on my right hand. Like, I don't really aim anywhere in particular. I don't, like, fucking have Kleenex or something sitting by me all the time. I usually just jizz on my hand and I wash it afterwards. Yeah, that's a good question for me to answer in a video. By Rape Your Face. Do you still play TF2? I do not. Did you use Shield or Sticky Launcher on Demo Man? I use Sticky Launcher. Why the hell would you ever replace your fucking Sticky Launcher ever with anything? What do you think about the balance in TF2? When I last played was like a year ago, and I thought it was a little soldier-sided. Like, soldiers were fucking crazy. Scouts didn't do anything. And yeah, that's about it. Why don't you get a life? That's a good question, and I'll respond to one day with a true answer. Zero Wouter Zero. Do you think that you are mentally fit? Mentally fit, in terms of just intelligence or like just rationale? There's a lot of different mentalities that happen in your head. Probably I'm not, especially when it comes to like trivia. Like fucking capitals of cities and states and shit like that. I don't know that very well, but I think I'm pretty solid. Like with like just logically I'm pretty good. Yeah, I don't really have much like sense when it comes to like scientific knowledge and stuff like that. But when it comes to like just figuring stuff out, just from what I think is true, I'm usually correct. Have you ever masturbated to gay midget zombie? No, it's stupid. Friends, cute or frigs, frigs. I don't know if that's. I can't tell if that's a G or a Q. It just gets cut off. I think that's a G. Frigs 123. What is your most anticipated game that is coming out this or next year? I would love to say Skyrim, but I do not have a computer to play it, so I can't really say that. And that was by Hellsong212. But other than that, probably Torchlight 2. I don't know if I'll actually end up going out of my way to buy it, but I'll definitely check it out. Okay, but this is by Tar Heel. This is the best question. Is don't look at the other questions because they are all dumb. Here it is. Are you ready? I'm just okay. By Hellsong212. I just read that one. By Holy Sab 7. What do you want out of life? How would you kill yourself? Those are two pretty conflicting questions there. What do I want out of life? Don't really have any goals or anything, but I would like to maybe at some point be like work at a radio station. I think that'd be great for me at least. And how would I kill myself? How would I kill myself? Yeah, I've speculated that a lot, and I've answered that in previous questions. I would jump off a building somehow and try to crush somebody that I hated underneath, like actually kill another person as I'm leaving so it looks like an accident, but it really wasn't because I predetermined that to the exact inch that they were going to be standing at what specific time of day. That's how I'd probably kill myself. Tawaxion. If you had... okay, should I read that? Fine, I'll try. If you had one wish and you could do anything in the world once, what would you do? If I had one wish and I could do anything in the world once. Just once. Probably fuck the most amazing bodied woman on the planet, objectively. I don't know if there's like an objective list of just, famous people with amazing bodies, but that's what I'd do. Zev12, can I ask you a question? Yeah. By Splook321, Slap a Week or Shark Week? Or Slap a Week is better than Shark Week. Yeah, it is. It was, at least, until I abruptly ended it for no reason. By Hobo Bindai, what is 3 times 5? That's be 15. By Says 437, last ban, who do I pick? For League, last ban, if Gangplank hasn't been banned, and, yeah, definitely ban Gangplank, because they'll get first pick. By Z Panky, do the world need wars to remain in peace? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Wars are not peaceful. They never have been. That's why there's the direct antonym of war is peace. So wars cannot be peaceful. Sorry. To remain in peace, people are dying. How can that be peaceful to the people who are dying within the war? It's not peaceful. It's on the world. So whatever. Nice Pink again. Have you ever had a gay experience? Probably many times. I just can't think of one off the top of my head. By Z Pinky again. What is your favorite dog race? Huskies, probably. H to the Esky Huskies here. By Honorship. That's a cool name. What are your plans for the future? Again, don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. And are you going to study something? What do you want to work at? If I had, like, if I really truly was so motivated to do it, I would love to study like just astronomy in general. Um, but I don't think that'll ever happen because first of all, I'm not cut out for it. Second of all, it's far too complicated for me. Like just sitting there and thinking like all the different rotations of planets and the movement of the galaxy and the rotation of the planets around the sun and the gravitational pulls of things and this that and everything. It gets a little bit too crazy for me to just picture that all happening at once. And if I actually if I worked at it, I'd probably be like, okay, that is the natural order of things, and it does work like this, and I can observe that. But right now, it just blows my mind. So, yeah. So astronomy, to answer your question. La 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 toast. Why did you kick Age of Empires 3 across the floor? Because it is a disgrace to the Age of Empires name. By Coat Cub, are you fat? Relatively. By Problems 123, why do you play WoW again? You ass crack liquor. I played WoW just this week because someone School resurrected me, and I just basically just did a bunch of PvP, and that's it. I actually didn't do anything else. I did like one quest run in Tolbarad just to get gold so I can repair my shit so I can go back to PvP, but that's it. By Jakey Boy, what did you plan to study at school? I never got that far. Comment removed by Bravianzor. Thought I'd read his name. Just his comments removed. Might as well. By Mr. Jeff Sacco. Do you believe in me? Depends what you tell me. By Dumb Mr. Fish. Do you have long or short hair, bitch? I try to keep it at least like bottom of neck length. I don't like it really past the shoulders, but I don't really like it above the neck kind of thing. I try to keep it that long-ish. It just feels natural to me now. By Giuleppe. What do you know about Finland? They have, I think, the most badass language on the planet. That's about all I know about Finland. And their flag is okay too, I guess. By Xylor. Are you mad, bro? Let's just by Flugzig. I don't know. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would it be? Probably arson. Also, if you had to blame that crime on someone, frame them, and it had to be someone you knew, who would you blame it on? Genghis 24, because he's a ginger, and his hair looks like fire. So I could just, oh, his hair caught fire to that fucking convenience store that ripped me off that one time. By New Nil ZZ, what does it feel like to be a mother? I was gonna read that so many different ways, but I actually read it correctly. I have no idea how it feels like to be a mother. Ask a mother. By Avangan, are you ever going to continue with your top 10 list? Probably. I don't know when or why or how, but I probably will at one point or another. Just pick it back up again. Or maybe not. Who knows? By ZeroBrinks0, if you were Notch, creator of Minecraft, what in Minecraft would you change and how would you help other players enjoy the game more? I would actually update occasionally. That'd be nice. Like, deliver on things that you say you're going to deliver on. That'd be cool. By Tennis Bin, why the fuck is it called Warwick in different places when it's called Warwick? Because I made a video about that. Gravity33, why is everyone trying to be funny? Because that's the point of life. By freaking Martina, what is your favorite color besides green? My favorite color is not green. It's orange. My favorite color besides orange would probably be yellow. By Madinator. Oh my god. When you were younger, what was your plans for life? I wanted to be a comedian when I was younger, but I'm not funny, so that didn't pan out. What realistically did you think you'll end up doing for the rest of your life? Probably working at like fucking Burger King or something like that. What did you want to do? I still want to do astronomy. If I had to fucking just directly abandon my life and throw my life at a career, then I'd try to go for astronomy. I've got the hugest grin on my face. I feel like I'm talking to a huge celebrity. Big fan. Slap. Who cares? Pay the Moose. Could you do a review on the Humble Bundle? If not willing to buy it, I could give you a link to the games. It would be really entertaining to see you playing these games because they really have some creative gameplay. Plus, I want to see more videos from you. I would like to not see more videos from me because I don't like making videos lately. Actually, I like making it during Sleepaway. But when people came home from their vacation, I was just like, wow, time for me to stop making videos again. No, I probably won't be doing that. Sploog321. What were your vid ideas? Sploog321. What has made you laugh the hardest in your entire life? What has made me? I don't remember the direct context of it, but when I was like 11 or 12, I was playing a video game with my friend, not with my friend, my cousin and his friend. And something happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but I laughed for the hardest I've ever laughed in my life for about 5 minutes straight. And I thought I was gonna die. I seriously don't remember the context of it. I don't know what was said or what happened, but it just made me laugh so fucking hard. Yeah, I don't really remember what. Okay, typos are bad. What are you feeling about texting? I fucking hate it. Me too. Another Sploog. What do you like that everyone hates and vice versa? What do I like that everyone hates? I like, it's hard to say what everyone hates, but, I kind of like, Linkin Park still. And, what do I hate that everyone likes? Well, obviously, just a lot of stuff. I probably made videos about it before, just things that I hate that everyone likes. That's probably said, like, everyone likes or I hate, probably like more, that's like my most used phrase in any video. If you just count through all my videos and take out those phrases, it probably evens out to like 500 each. Can you do some social commentary on whatever? Not right now. Is Canadian high school as bad and dramatic as Degrassi makes it out to be? Never watched Degrassi. It's not that dramatic. It's probably the same as everyone else's. Dogs and cats. I like cats better than dogs. I don't mind dogs. What is your favorite sandwich by? My vision is augmented. That's pretty funny. Favorite sandwich? Probably the fucking. I just had a popsicle for the first time in like 3 years. My fucking teeth are hurting. God damn it. My favorite sandwich, probably the grilled cheese, because it's really easy to make. Another Sploog faggot. What do you think of the UK? Not the riots. I couldn't give two shits about that. Honestly, just it kind of comes with being just in North America and not really giving a shit about the UK. But I don't know anything about Europe in general, really. You know, you point to anywhere on Europe, and I'll probably not know where that is. I kind of know where Greece is, but that's about it, because I play Darkfall, and yeah, that's really it. It's not very convenient for me to know things about Europe. What's the political scene in Canada? I don't really care. We had like a re-election for some reason, because everyone was whining, and the guy won anyway. Like, the guy who was already in power won anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. If you had to choose, what would be the top 3 games in the world you have ever laid hands on? And what would you say is your favorite clothing brand is? I have no favorite clothing brand. I don't care about clothes. Top 3 games in the world I've ever laid eyes on. Probably, Earthbound is definitely my favorite game of all time. Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color. I know it's hard to believe, but I think that's one of my favorite games of all time as well. And, WoW, probably. The original World of Warcraft. Actually, Burning Crusade, I think. WoW, Burning Crusade. Those are my top 3. Is there anything that has made you cry within the past 3 years? Oh, definitely. I cry like a bitch. Not that often. Like, I don't actually cry of sadness. It's just like, you know, whenever it's something that would, you know, make the most weak person cry about anything, I always get this weird little feeling in the back of my head, and it just kind of seeps out, and I feel a little stinging in my eyes, and I have really weak tear glands. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that, but like, I can make myself cry on cue and stuff like that, and it's like, what has made me cry of like sadness in the last 3 years? Probably moving back here. I cried almost. Like, I was crying like for like 3 minutes. It wasn't like, just break down. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm back here. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But yeah, I was like, oh man, it sucks being back here. I had so much fun out there. I don't want to be back here. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Probably more things. I don't really remember what though. I usually forget things within a year. Is there anything that has made you cry within the last 3 years? I just fucking read that. Splug again. What is this? All these Splug questions. It just keeps going. Is there anything? Oh my god. On the scale of 1 to 10, how gay would you rate yourself now and 10 years ago? 1 to 10 now, I'd probably be like 7, and 10 years ago, I'd probably be like fucking 9. Do you like black people? They make me laugh all the time. They're okay. They make the best comedians, I'll say that. Do you really have an obsession with masks? Yes, I do. I currently have 5 masks on my wall at the moment. When you were in school, what books did you make or read? Did they make you read? They made me read Hatchet. That was the first book I ever remember being forced to read. They made me read Artemis Fowl. No, it didn't make me read it. It was just a reading project, and I chose that book to do it on. One of the first Artemis Fowl books. Hatchet, I don't remember anything about. Artemis Fowl, I do remember a little bit about, and it's actually kind of influenced me to be a little bit more creative. I did like that series of books, at least the ones that I read. What do you think about feminists? I don't really care one way or the other. Would you eat shit? Big Bear 41. Not really. I wouldn't really eat shit, no. For the right price, maybe, but, everyone has a right price to eat shit, like, mine would probably be, like, the lowest, $3,000, I'd eat shit. What do you think about male feminists? That's doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm kind of a male feminist in that regard, because I want, women to have equal rights and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know what the definition of a male feminist is. Fucking Splug. What do you think about the group Anonymous? Not the trolls, they're cool. I'm talking about the activist moral fag Anonymous. I don't know. Only answer if you said yes to the mask thing. Why don't you appear more vids with a mask on? I was gonna do all this with my mask on, but I couldn't get my fucking camera to work right, so, yeah. I'm just doing it on the screen again. Any metal bands you can recommend, old and new, of any genre or of metal? What? Any metal bands I can recommend? Finnish band, 2 Times Terror. It's pretty good. It's kind of a sub-project of Termian Katilat. I don't know how you pronounce that. Soil Work has always been good. I don't really, I don't know. There's a few good metal bands. I'm just slipping my mind right now. Why didn't you make a video? Oh, Atreyu. That's a good band. One of my favorites. Why didn't you make a video about the new reaction shit thing? Your comment, I read this video. Who cares? What's the scariest thing you've ever experienced? The scariest thing I've ever experienced? Being on a roller coaster. I've only been on 2 roller coasters in my life. That scared the shit out of me the first time, and the second time was no different. The second one was actually worse because it went upside down and shit. The first one was just like really fast, straight, windy, loopy bullshit. But the second one was worse because it went upside down, and that was the scariest thing I've ever felt in my life. I felt like I was actually dying. Like, there was no pain or anything. It just felt like at any moment I was just gonna die. And, it could happen on a roller coaster. I mean, when you go on a roller coaster, that's like, you're pretty much like just, you're contractually, just accepting within your head, okay, since I'm getting on this thing, I've accepted that anything can go wrong and I'm just going to fly off and die at any moment at 300 miles an hour. Or, fucking, a piece of metal will just, since it's such a strenuous machine, something can happen to the track and it could just, like, a little piece of it could just, like, kind of slip out and you could just go right by and your fucking head gets decapitated on it going at 300 miles an hour. It's like, you just have to prepare yourself to die if you get on one of those things, and I did. Back then, I think the last time I did I was 12, and I actually said, like, the Lord's Prayer before I fucking went on it, because I was scared out of my mind. Peer pressure. I'm not reading that. Bumblebee 8045. This is the last question, by the way, for this part. I'll do the rest in the last video. I'll do it 3 parts. Bumblebee 8045. You said you swing between loving video games and hating them, and I do. You can answer either of these questions depending on which of those positions you currently hold. 1. You are... Okay, what are the top things you hate about or love about video games? Or hate, things that drive you away again. Of course, hating movie, you'll put this question. Super refuse to answer it. Of course I won't, because I'm reading it right now, and I thought that's kind of presumptuous to think that, but I mean, I'm in a good mood. I've been in a good mood for the past few days. Well, as good as I can get anyway. Currently, I despise video games. The only thing that's kind of keeping me interested is watching StarCraft replays and being like, man, I should probably practice. I can be, you know, half as good as these fucks. But, you know, I always thought it was kind of strange that in StarCraft 2, people, like, there's this kind of inward internet, you know, subcategory community meme of like, why didn't you press me today? And it's like the find match button on StarCraft 2. And it's like, well, I just gotta do some bot games first, you know, I'll press you later, man, or something like that. But, you know, I didn't think there was an actual fear of pressing that, you know, find match button. But for me, it actually kind of is, because I'm always embarrassed whenever I lose. Like, because I know I'm not that good, and I know if I watch the replay back, and people would just be like, wow, you're fucking terrible. You know, it's like, I almost feel, it's almost like I'm afraid to get better at that game, because it's just such a weird learning curve. But currently I hate video games, the things that drive me away again. Just how stagnant it gets after a while, just like how boring it can become if you just do nothing but that all the time, which is what I do. I just sit on my ass and play games pretty much all the time. But lately I've been kind of thinking maybe I should start working on that story I had going for a while again. And you know, it was at like 41 pages long last time I was working on it, and you know, that's a decent number of words to be planted on a fucking page. So I'll probably end up working on that later. But right now, just StarCraft is the only thing barely keeping me into the whole gaming thing right now. When people are on, of course, I'll play like Minecraft and fucking Gary's Mod and shit like that. But because everyone's doing, yeah, that's it for this video. Goodbye.